Baby Your Baby is brought to you in part by Intermountain Healthcare and the Utah Department of Health.
Welcome back. We have Katrina Jensen here, registered nurse with Intermountain Moms, and she's telling us how helping kids get organized is easy as 1, 2, and 3. Really?
Well, you know, we're going to be optimistic.
Yeah.
But a lot of it.
Well, if you get in the habit, maybe it's easier later on.
Exactly, Ron. I think these are habits that when you learn as a kid, they'll carry through adulthood, right? We know how important it is as adults to be organized, and in your job, in your personal life, keeping your calendar. But some of the things that are helpful is make it as easy as 1, 2, 3. Say, okay, kids, we're gonna, like, one example is teaching them how to brush their teeth, you know, when they're young, and you start that pretty early, right? So you get the supplies out, maybe get a timer out if they need, you know, you're supposed to brush your teeth for 3 minutes. Now, when you're 2 years old, you probably won't do that, but when you're older, and sometimes people will say, go around the house and do something else while have them distract them a little bit so that they do keep staying on task. I think the phone thing and the electronics is a real distraction to kids.
That is a whole different dimension these days, isn't it?
But getting back to the teeth brushing, you know, finish up and then clean up and put things away. And so I think if you kind of take these small steps and teach kids getting their books ready and their homework ready for the, you know, school the night before, putting out their clothes the night before is something that will keep them organized in the morning, because you know that morning rush and you're kind of yelling at your kids and you're hurrying them along. It's stressful in the morning, and so the more you can do the night before, if you get them in those habits early, hopefully they'll carry those through into their teenage years and adult years. Okay, so here I guess 3 of the main points. First of all, getting them organized. And how old would you start kids? I think in preschool or even you know, elementary school, kindergarten. They've got to keep a backpack and to stay focused. Some kids focus better than others. I think this focusing part is the hardest thing of all, because again, kids are on the phones and they're distracted. So I think you've got to remove those things. To be honest, it's very difficult. I get frustrated almost daily with my kids. I'm like, I think we all do. It's a challenge. You've really got to put the phone away, put it somewhere, focus on what they're doing, and maybe again use that timer and say, okay, for 30 minutes you're going to, for example, read, because kids need to read, right? They're supposed to read every night, especially in elementary school. Sure. Things like that'll help keep kids on track. Right, and the third point there was get it done and be consistent, I'm sure. Katrina, thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate it. Some great information. Mary?